The opposition leader, Peter Dutton, announcing his new ministry.
And a deputy mayor of Alice Springs and a former small business owner. She's always fought hard to improve the lives of Indigenous women and kids, and we've seen that just in recent days. She's done an incredible amount of work to tackle tough issues like the scourge of sexual abuse, domestic violence, and the crisis in law and order in some Indigenous communities, particularly in Alice Springs most recently. I'm incredibly proud of the work that she's been able to do, that she continues to do, and I know that she'll do an outstanding job in leading the charge for better practical outcomes for Indigenous Australians, not through the Prime Minister's Canberra voice bureaucracy. I'm also very proud that Senator Karen Little will join the Outer Ministry as the Shadow Minister for Child Protection and the Prevention of Family Violence. Karen has an incredibly distinguished career. Prior to entering the Senate, she worked as a senior business leader, a small business owner, as a journalist, and as a former small business owner and senior leader in the private and public sector. Karen's extensive professional experience has led to her success in key areas, including in tourism, in energy, in media, in tertiary education, in arts, social housing and Indigenous affairs sectors. So I am really very pleased that she's able to join the Shadow Ministry in what is a very critical role. I want to say thank you very much to Karen Andrews, who's a dear friend, and she has given many years of fine service to the Coalition, both in government and most recently in opposition. Karen and I had a conversation recently where she advised me that she would step down from the front bench and not contest the next election. She has been a warrior for really important causes, and the Home Affairs portfolio, as we know, is a very important one. And in government and in opposition, as I say, she really has been a first-rate contributor to that portfolio, and I wish her every success into the future. Senator James Paterson will join the Shadow Cabinet as the new Shadow Minister for Home Affairs. As a former member and chairman of the PJSIS, the Parliamentary Joint Committee for Intelligence and Security, James has been absolutely at the forefront of many of the critical national security debates facing our country in recent years. He's done an outstanding job in holding the government to account for its failures in cybersecurity, along with raising the critical issue of foreign interference in our community. He'll retain his existing shadow ministerial portfolio of cybersecurity, and he will do a great job in that portfolio responsibility. Senator, the Honourable Michaelia Cash will return to a familiar portfolio area for her as she takes on the role of Shadow Attorney General, in addition to the role she already has now. She's a very fierce and legal, very smart legal mind. Michaelia also has been a dear friend for a long period of time. She's a trusted confidant. She's somebody I work very closely with, and she will be a very safe set of hands in relation to that portfolio responsibility. I want to assure all Australians that the Coalition will continue to focus on delivering positive plans and policies for the future of our country in 2023 and indeed in the lead up to the next election and well beyond that. The new Shadow Ministry appointments strengthen our team as we approach the task ahead.